We're on our way to Stanford to meet Brian. I don't know what happened with the traffic, man.
I think there's like an accident.
We're in it. There must be traffic because
It's not this bad.
I feel like normally, because I've done this before after the drive, plenty of times in the morning. But it's like 45 minutes. Sometimes I'll even get a little lucky and it's like 35, and that's a day, dude. But today it's like an hour and 15, I guess, dude.
This could ruin the friendship.
I mean, it's tough, dude. We'll see what happens. I don't know what it's gonna look like on the way to Long Island. We may miss Publicans, dude. But going on to Long Island is always tough, dude.
Not for me.
Always tough, dude. We don't really go there.
I go there when I need
When's
to.
the last time you went there?
To pick up Winnie the Pooh.
pick up
no,
Winnie
no,
the
no.
Pooh.
Disney. Actually,
To pick up some Winnie the Pooh, dude, to go to jail. But no, dude, hopefully we get to Brian soon, and then we'll be on our way. Minor setback, nothing crazy.
Big comeback.
We're, what do they say? You pull back the arrow to get fucked, right?
Yeah.
And then you get shot.
Let me go on my own. No.
Morning.
Dude, he's got the Soto shades on. Uh-oh.
What's going on, fellas?
Yo, dude.
Can't wait to go to Yankee Stadium. Oh, we're going to Citi Field? Fuck, I'll see you guys there.
Wow, Brian. Yeah.
That was so bad.
Probably Rick's.
No. You think so?
Nah.
There's no way he drove here. He was driven here.
Yo, these hooligans.
Hold on, let me get out the car. Let me get out the car. Oh shit, it's Ernie.
Let me out this motherfucker. Let him out.
Josh, get me out this motherfucker. You can wait. Yo.
This
fucking child. Oh, good to see you, man. You smell good. Thanks. How's it going, man?
James.
Tony. Hi, nice to meet you, man.
Tony!
Dude.
Brian. James.
Nice to meet you, brother.
It just so happens you're playing a national, so I had a Strasburg jersey because I only buy jerseys of people when they retire.
Okay,
So,
Strasburg's a dog.
Yeah, Strasburg is a
It was
dog.
like the
dude,
what,
let's
12-year
fucking
anniversary.
go.
Or
Yes.
some shit.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so sexy.
Yeah, baby.
Ew, that
That
guy's
is
Irish.
So dope.
These
I
folks
gotta
giving
get
me-
more.
dude.
Difu, you're giving me Stamos vibes.
Yeah, you do.
John,
That's what I
Stamos,
told him. I said, he looks fucking
He
fantastic.
fucking wishes.
Just need a leather jacket and a comb.
More smart
Keep me away from you, bitch.
Got the #1 pick in the NHL draft, but the men they can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run. Cut on every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, wakey, eggs and bakey.
and welcome aboard.
You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg live from Publicans in beautiful Manhasset, New York on this DNR Mets pregame party Thursday. I'm Rick DiPietro. Just stroke me a little bit. That's it. That's just a little bit. My co-host Dave Rothenberg.
Meet the Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life because the Mets are really sucking.
All right, here at the tailgate with Ernie, Coach Bailey, the TCA Prez, Josh B. How you enjoying the tailgate, brother?
So far, so good. Running around, making sure everybody's got food, drinks, and having a good time as always.
Oh, man, it's a great day. You know, we take a day off every year. Actually took 2 days, took tomorrow off too. Kind of save the personal days for the end of the year for an event like this. Great people, you know, getting to know you guys over the past year. What a phenomenal thing this is. And, you know, a great radio show, but more about what brings us together. And what a great time it is.
Great, we got the cameras out in perfect timing because somebody just walked into the background. Oh, baby. Ernie, fucked up. Michael Budka.
What's up?
What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
What do you have to say?
Gotta say, I'm grateful to be here, even though it's a Met game.
All right. And I was going to ask, obviously, we're here at Citi Field. What are you thinking about the Mets so far this year? I mean, I think it's surprising. I can give credit where credit is due as a baseball fan. I mean, they are playing pretty well. The pitching staff is coming out to be the question in the beginning of the year was what the pitching staff was going to look like, and they're ending up looking very well. You know, Lindor's looking okay. Even usually he starts off slow. Soto started off slow, but he's starting to come around. Alonso looks like he's an early MVP candidate. So, I mean, you know, Citi Field and Queens should be happy at the product that's being put out on the field. I think it's going to be a good year. I mean, I've said it earlier, too, on your podcast, on your show, that I can see a Subway Series this year.
Solid. I don't know if I thought we'd be best record in baseball in the middle of June right now, but, you know, you have to be happy. You have to be happy with the pitching lab. You know, no Minaya yet, and whatever Frankie Montas is going to give us, you know, is a wash at this point, whether it's good or bad. Hopefully it's good. But, you know, I hope that these same guys can kind of perform in September. Getting Minaya back will help. But, you know, I think Senga's starting to prove that he is a true number one guy. So I think that's something that's really important going into the playoffs. And, you know, hopefully the bats and Soto stay hot. So feeling pretty good right now.
I mean, what can you say? They have the best record in baseball. They have the best pitching staff in baseball right now. Hopefully the Mets met like they always do, but I don't see it happening this year. They didn't do it last year. I don't see it happening this year. We might have a Subway Series this year.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see that as well. And speaking of a Subway Series, what have you thought about how the Yankees have played so far this year?
I mean, the Yankees, one of the best teams in the AL, behind Detroit, playing great. Judge hitting 390. He's gonna triple crown it this year. Can't ask for much out of Rodon. Has been giving us phenomenal starts. Fried, Cy Young. See what happens.
I mean, it's impressive. I think we talk about their starting pitching is always kind of questionable, especially with Cole out and Heel out. But, you know, Fried has been way better than I thought he was going to be. And I tip my cap to him. I think what it comes down to for the Yankees is, you know, what does a Rodon playoff start look like? And I think he can give it to you, you know, hopefully getting Heel back for that third game, not having to pitch a Will Warren or, you know, whoever in that game 3 for the Yankees. But, you know, I think the American League, and this isn't a knock, obviously it's a little weak right now, but that's not a knock on the Yankees. You play who's on your schedule, you play who's in your league, and, you know, they're in the driver's seat for the American League, so I don't see any reason why they're not back in the World Series in the fall, and not that it would be a disappointment if they're not, but I think they will be there again in the fall for sure.
I think it's a little bit short of a miracle. I mean, not just because I'm a Yankee fan, but if you really think about it, you have Garrett Cole, our ace, out, Stanton, our playoff champion, out. We lost Soto. You know, there was a lot of questions. Like, even though us as Yankee fans can sit here and be like, you know, how can you think that we weren't going to make the playoffs? If you kind of add up everything that we had to go through the offseason with all the questions, you don't know how Cody's going to play out. You don't know how Goldschmidt's going to play out. You don't know how Volpe's going to play out. So it's like, you know, the way that we are right now, it's a blessing in disguise. You couldn't ask for better. I mean, Max Fried is producing, Cody's producing, Goldie's killing lefties. So it's just, we're in a good spot. It puts me in a point where if we had Cole, there would be no, American League is weak and all that. Like, no, it'd be like, okay, nobody wants to face this right now.
100%.
The Cy Young candidate. You got Yarborough coming out. You got Rodon doing his thing. We're looking fine, and we're still hurt. Guys aren't even coming back yet. So, I mean, it's a good look.
100%. I feel the same way. Now, how do you feel about a potential Subway Series rematch 25 years later?
I think that as much as Yankee fans would say that they want it, it would be a very nerve-wracking experience. We can't sit here and say that it would be a complete wash. You know, this year playing in New York, yeah, we kind of handled them. We don't know what's going to happen when we come here. So I think just to be a Yankee fan, Yankees in 7. But could I see it go either way? Yeah, I can. I'll be a realistic baseball fan and say that it could go either way if it was a Subway Series.
I don't know about full confidence. A lot of confidence, not full.
I mean, I welcome it, but if I'm being completely honest, you know, here with the camera, I don't want it. I'll be the guy to admit it. I got some bad memories of 2000, and I ain't afraid to admit that. I'm not scared of it. I'll welcome if it comes, but I'm certainly not the guy that's rooting for it. You know, I feel like I said the other day, I think we were talking about people being jerks. I said, you know, not as big of a jerk as Roger Clemens throwing a bat at somebody and thinking it was a baseball. So, you know, I'll welcome if it comes, and I'll welcome the challenge, but I'm not openly rooting for it. I guess that's the way I'd word it.
Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall.
All right, here live at the tailgate, Dave Rothenberg, Rick DiPietro, Yankees lead play-by-play announcer Michael Kay. How you enjoying the tailgate, Michael?
It's great. Everybody's friendly. It's nice. Really good thing for Dave and Rick, and obviously they have great fans that have come out to see him.
I'm having a great time. Good start. I don't love the fact that you're wearing a Yankee jersey, but both of you guys are wearing a Yankee jersey. No, company Jays. I'll tell you what. The only reason I'm going to let it pass today is because he just freshly shaved his chest.
I'm doing great. It's hot. It's warm. I think there's going to be a lot of sweating. Make sure you hydrate. But overall, really good.
What's it like, having publicans and then going to the tailgate and seeing this type of turnout for you and Rick?
I think it's more for me, to be honest with you. I mean, listen, Rick's a good guy. I'm a great guy. And, I mean, you walk into a place at 5:45 in the morning and you have a couple hundred people there. That's really cool. It's really humbling. It's really exciting. It's really impressive. And it's really fun. And then to be out here and, everywhere you look, there's just masses of humanity. It's really special. So I don't think we take it for granted, and it's really cool.
It's kind of surreal, to be honest with you. Like, I had a buddy that tried to coach his baseball with me, tried to show up at Publicans, couldn't get a table. And this is like, you're talking about like 7 o'clock in the morning. So the fact that we have so many loyal listeners, the company at Jace, the company, Lonnie gave me I got a necklace. It's almost too much. I got a toiletry kit. I got Patty stuffed into a jersey today. So it amazes me every time we do one of these things how much support we get.
First of all, I've only met the Met fans that were attacking me constantly. Met fans are great. Every time I've ever been here, they've been tremendous. They've been friendly. And I expected no less of that today. So they've been great. They've been unbelievable.
Awesome to hear. Awesome to hear. Now, speaking of the Mets, what's your take on how they've played so far this season?
They're other than the Tigers, have the best record in baseball, the best record in the National League. They're amazing, and they, Citi Field has been a great home field advantage for them. The thing that surprised me is that only now is their offense starting to click. They've been carried by their pitching. Now their offense is going to hit. Juan Soto's one of the great hitters you'll ever see. He's going to hit. He's starting to hit now the last 11, 12 games. So, they can carry this through all the way. They really could. They're a very, very good team.
I didn't realize they'd be this good. I knew they'd be a good team. I didn't realize they'd be this level of good. Their pitching is incredible. Every single starter outside of McGill, who's been good, has an ERA of less than 3. Soto's been, I think most people would say, bad. And even so, like Lindor and Alonso, and they just offensively, they're starting to kind of turn the corner. Their bullpen is excellent. That's even with a couple injuries. I didn't think this was going to be a championship caliber team. I think I'm changing my view. I think this is a championship caliber team.
I'm not shocked. I'm surprised. Dave and I both picked the Braves, and it looks like now that Dave said it, I won't say it, but Braves look like they're kind of could be potentially out of the division. But for Pete to be doing what he's doing after the season he had last year, Lindor, it looks like Soto's starting to heat up, and then the starting pitching's been. I guess you just got to believe that David Stearns and this pitching lab knows exactly what they're doing, and you buy in. David Peterson, complete game shutout last night, so we got Senga tonight. I'm excited today.
Now, from your favorite topic, probably to one of your least, what are your thoughts on what the Yankees have done so far this year?
What the Yankees have done. I said this to Dave today on the show, actually. I think a lot of people thought with the Yankees it would be their starting pitching that was like what carried them. And you got no Heel, you got no Garrett Cole. Fried's been awesome. Rodon's been really good. But their lineup, top to bottom, they said they wanted to get better base running. They've done it. Better defense, they've done it. And you got Austin Wells batting 9. And then Aaron Judge is the best player in baseball. So it's nice to have 2 first-place teams in New York.
So far, so good. They've withstood all the injuries. Obviously, losing Cole hurt, but Max Fried has stepped up. He's been unbelievable. Carlos Rodon has taken that next step. He's a solid number 2. He could be a number 1 on a lot of teams. So, all the guys that they got when they lost Soto, Goldschmidt, Bellinger, they're all playing very, very well. The more athletic team. They're fundamentally sound. I think they're a very good team.
I think Yankees are really good. I didn't think I watched Fried for years. I don't ever remember him being this level of pitcher. He's excellent. The bullpen has found its way. A couple injuries there. Obviously, the Luke Weaver injury is costly. But Williams feels like he's kind of righted the ship a little bit. Judge is a monster. But the adjectives that you would have, the monster. So special, so good. They have enough hitting around him to be more than competent. They're good. They're clearly the best team in the American League East. And outside of Detroit, again, I think the Yankees, and people are going to look at this and say, oh, you're being, anti-Yankee. I don't think so. I think I'm being rational and fair. Outside of Detroit, how many real competitive teams are there with the Yankees? Probably not a lot, which really does benefit them.
Now, last question. What do you think about the potential Subway Series rematch 25 years later? How would you feel about it?
Okay, here's the thing. 25 years ago, the Yankees were just a better team. The Mets, you know, the Agbayani, Jay Payton was their outfield. Mets are better now. Are they better than the Yankees? I think it's very close. I think they're both really good teams. I don't want it. The pressure is too much for me. I won't be able to handle it. God forbid the Mets lose again. I'd have to go into hiding. But if they won, if the Mets won that, you wouldn't be able to listen to the show. I would be relentless. So I'd prefer not to have it, but if we had it and the Mets won, yeah, that would be incredible.
I would love it. It would be stressful for both sides of the fan base. It would be tremendous. It'd be great for the city. So yeah, let's bring it on.
I want it. Dave, I'll tell you right now. I promise you. Has Dave done this yet?
Yes.
Did he say he doesn't want it?
No, he says he wants it.
Oh, now all of a sudden he wants
Yeah.
it. Yeah, now all of a sudden big guy wants it. Last year I said I wanted it. He goes, no, I'm scared. I absolutely want it. I'm sick of you Yankees fans.
I hope we get it. I hope we take you out, but let's decide on the field, right, Rick?
Me and you will be out of it.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you, fellas.
To meet the NETS Mets of New York.
All right, guys, I'm the last one left here. Mets, Nationals, let's fucking go. The sweet, baby. Bring out your brooms, bring out DTV, bring out the TCA, baby. Against all odds, fucking slammed it today. The tailgate, everything, absolutely cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't you forget, sub, DTV, comment, like.
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Mets, and we will see you mañana.